So we had a lamb. It's pretty cool. I thought today we'd kind of update you on some of those things. Some of the things that are going on around the farm. Like we had a 50-mile-per-hour windstorm last night and managed to only lose that one little piece. So that's pretty good. The tarp though, that completely blew off. Anyway, I haven't updated you since October. So yeah, let's take a look around the farm. Let's do it. All right, before I take off and start showing you the rest of the farm, you got to see the spinach germination. So it looks like that all the way on all of these beds. So that's kind of a continuation of our March. I'm gonna put that, did like a thing about seeding for March, veg. That's part of it. So that's doing really well. The carrots haven't quite germinated yet, but I didn't expect them to. Hopefully in the next few days. I'm gonna put hoops up over them today and just encourage that. Garlic's doing pretty well. Garlic, the peas, you can see here's the greenest part. Yeah, they're doing really well. I fear I may have some weed issues there in the spring, but it's not a big deal. It'd be a little annoying, but I always have some weed issues in the spring with the garlic because even when you put a bunch of mulch down, something's gonna come through it, so I always have a little bit. Yeah, we're starting to have some lambs. It's fun. It's not exactly ideal, but it is fun. I'd prefer for lambing to be in the spring, but we haven't been managing our rams very well. This upcoming year, I'm gonna dedicate a lot more time to, I don't know, managing my grass a little better, managing the sheep a little better, trying to just take full advantage of that. We just took 4 to the processor, so that'll be the first meat we've eaten off of our property, so that's kind of cool. First time we get to taste our pastures as interpreted by lamb meat. Oh, cat tunnels are doing pretty well. We kind of talked about this in the last video a little bit, but got some turnips coming along. That entire bed is turnips and carrots interplanted in the turnips. So when the turnips come out, carrots will be growing up, and then when the carrots are almost fully mature, we'll start putting in tomatoes, and then we'll pull the carrots. So it's kind of an everbed thing here too. You remember everbed? Everbed in this link here. Lettuce, fresh lettuce went in. I really need to get better about planting straight rows. It's just hard for me to care in the moment, but I need to get better about it. It's part of my things I need to improve upon. Lettuce is doing pretty well though. Lettuce here, some celery down there at the end. Yeah, things are going pretty well in here. This spinach kind of spotty, but it's really good on this side. So I'll definitely get some good spinach off that, maybe like in a month. So my goal has been, you know, March veg and maybe a little bit of February, but I really want to go hard at March. So January is going to be a little skim, just fine. Trying to get better at January. Really want to get better at March. It's a bigger month for us. Yeah, we're working on it. So let's check out the tunnels. Over here, there's not much going on in this one. It's just Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts, they're doing pretty well. They're still recovering from being eaten by a bunch of cabbage moths as the fall came. But the Brussels themselves, let's see if we can see some of them. Yeah, they're coming on pretty well. Let's see, under here, carrots. Cut out the lettuce already, but there's carrots left. Carrots on the other side over there, a little spotty germination, but pretty good. And then lettuce underneath the, just on the other side. Brussels is some nice lettuce. So lots of lettuce. Lettuce is good for us. We have lots of requests for lettuce. This tunnel, carrots, doing pretty well. Kale, doing okay. Pretty well. Then more kale, and then there's a little bit of lettuce to make up for some that I'm about to talk about. And then this guy here, more turnips. Lots of turnips. Big on turnips. I don't know why. I like turnips. I like growing them, and they hold pretty well, so I like turnips. This was the lettuce house. So this right here, these 2 beds started to get a fungus because there were several days in a row where I was not around to take the cover off and open up the sides. So they did not get enough aeration and they got a little fungus. But you know what's interesting? And this is anecdotal. I don't want to say that this is gonna happen for you because you're mixing species together, but this bed here, nothing different about it. Managed exactly the same way. Only difference is that it's got all this fennel growing right in between the lettuce, and it's just left over from the fennel I grew. I didn't cut it low enough, so a lot of it grew back. But I have almost no fungal issues here, almost none. I don't know if that's because of the fennel. I like to think so, because there's no difference in the air movement over here. But on this side, where I don't have any fennel, I do have fungal issues. Like let's see if we can look at one of them. Those little things right here. Yeah, that's dying Salanova. So yeah, that's become an issue. I don't know what to say about it. Kind of a bummer. But, you know, I'm flipping this into other stuff just to take care of it so that these beds are producing. I should say, like, I'm not that good at winter growing, so I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm not sure what's happening with this lettuce, but we're gonna just flip it into something else. Here, I took out the lettuce. Hi, Charlie. Kitty, kitty. Put in green onions. So this is all green onions. You can't see them super well, but here. Green onions, these are leeks for us. We just planted some leeks so we could have them. These are all green onions. And then over here, Napa cabbage. And then some lettuce on the end there. That's lettuce on the same bed, but this is Napa cabbage. And photobomb. And that's kind of it. We don't have a lot going on at the moment. I plan on, we're gonna build a new propagation house. That's kind of a big project for the winter. Probably the spring. Yeah, get ready to have a big season. I think this is probably gonna be our biggest season. And, you know, I'm hoping to we really want to turn this into our budget this year is about $55,000. That's what we have to earn. I think we can do about 60, I think, on about 3/4 of an acre. So we'll see. I mean, that's our goal. We could go give or take, just depends on how the season goes and really how our sales go. But yeah, I mean, that's about it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. No-Till Growers is going up live this week. Go check that out. So no-tillgrowers.com. Also go to Patreon and sign up. That helps me to do these videos to keep you updated on what's going on the farm. And also, you know, any no-till things I have going on. Yeah, patreon.com/FarmerJesse. Make sure to subscribe to the podcast if you haven't already. Wherever you listen to it, you can listen to it here on YouTube. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Hannah tells me that she's not really subscribed to anybody on YouTube, and I realize I wasn't really subscribed to anybody on YouTube, but you realize that when you subscribe to somebody on YouTube, you sign up for a YouTube account or whatever, and then you subscribe to them, that helps that person to reach more people. So the more subscribers you have, the more reach you have. So just hit the subscribe button. That helps us out. And that, you all, I'm gonna go clean up after our crazy windstorm. That'll be fun. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.